My name is Rickie Engesser, and I am from Spearfish, South Dakota. I born and raised there. We actually still live there. I just came down for school in 2018, and now we come back every winter. I have rodeoed since I've been little and continued all the way up through high school, college, and then now onto the pros and our professional level. Yeah, that's kind of how we ended up in Texas with all the winter rodeos and just get to come here and rodeo during the winter. Yeah, I breakawayed, goat tied, team rope, ran barrels all through college, and then kind of veered off more into the breakaway just because, one, I enjoy it probably a little bit more, and two, it's, I think, it probably sounds bad, but I can get away with it with not having a real expensive horse. I think that was a big thing with barrel racing is you have to have a really nice horse to compete because everyone has really nice horses. In the breakaway, it's easier to make your own, and it's easier to kind of be able to compete on ones that you don't have to really spend a lot of money on, I guess. So that's probably more why I did the breakaway. It's changed dramatically. I mean, outside of college, I actually didn't know if I was going to go and be able to compete. I actually bought my card to run barrels, and that was before breakaway kind of took off. It was mainly just in jackpots and amateur rodeos, and then now it's gotten and it's evolved a ton. I have a ton of rodeos that have us in, and a lot of places have the same added money. And so I just think it's going to keep evolving and getting better, especially if we keep doing our part and showing up and being respectful and stuff. I think it's going to go a long ways. He is 8 years old, Copper. He's been around for the last couple years. Me and my husband got him from his grandpa. And so he's a pretty sentimental horse to us. I kind of seasoned him a couple years ago on the road, and then he's kind of just been my go-to too if I need another one for Rolo. But now with Rolo being out, he's going to have to really kind of step up these next couple rodeos. But he's awesome, he's fun too, he's easy. He's definitely a pleaser. He gets very butthurt if you get mad at him. So he doesn't get very many butt whoopings, I guess. No, he's very fragile. He's just a lover. He really wants to please, and he's fun. Oh, without them, my horses would not be where they are today. I was very fortunate a couple years ago when I was going to school. I got to work for them for a little while. And it's amazing. I mean, Charlie and the whole crew, they're great. They do anything they can to help you and to get your horses back. And without them, I mean, my horses wouldn't be where we are. I've had some sound issues with my gray as well, or Copper. And now with Rolo, I mean, they dug deep and they found what we needed to do to fix it. And I mean, they just go above and beyond, and they're great people on top of it. Honestly, my dad. And I tell everyone he's been my biggest inspiration too, because he's done everything he can as a young age. He's got us into clinics, he helped us get started, he has pushed us, and endless time in the arena. He has opened the chute for us. He comes down here every once in a while to help us. I mean, my dad's a big one, and my mom is too. I mean, she doesn't do much with the rodeo, but she dang sure is just much a part of it as my dad is. And so my parents are my biggest ones. They've helped us get to where we are, and they can continue to push us and help us strive to wherever we want to go. Honestly, a lot of it is go talk to people. Being out on the road and stuff, we got to meet a lot of cool people, and ask the questions, make the phone calls. Don't be afraid that if you don't have someone like that, go and find someone really. I mean, don't be afraid to make those phone calls, because everyone that's out here, we want the best for everyone, and we want you to be just as successful as I want to be. And so I think that's the biggest thing is go make those phone calls to someone if you need help, and if you're in a position that you don't have anyone right there in your corner, there are so many people that will be. I always said I would be a surfer girl.
Really?
I love the ocean, so I was always like, if I did rodeo, I think it'd be fun to do surfing. But
Would you make a living? How would you make a living?
you'd have to be really good at it, I guess. And I don't know. Living-wise, I don't know. I mean, I like the cows. We have cows and stuff, and so that's always fun to go home and ranch. But I don't really know if I didn't have it. I guess it's hard to say because I don't know any better. But I always thought it would be fun to live on the ocean.
Surfing and ranching.
Polar opposites.